This Ayurvedic hair mask is what will change your hair, and I'll show you how to make it. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lydia. Today we are making this Ayurvedic hair mask to strengthen our hair, to protect our hair, to reduce our hair from breakage, to clean our scalp. Trust me, if you use this hair mask, you don't even need to shampoo your hair. It is enough to cleanse your scalp. The ingredients in this hair mask are hibiscus, which is about 70%, rosemary, fenugreek, flaxseed to give it this slime and smoothness, and fenugreek also to give it some sliminess and smoothness. Once you blend everything together, it's ready to be used. Try to make sure this is well blended, else you have a lot of residue in your hair, which will be very difficult to rinse out. Yes, after you rinse it out, you can just let it dry and then just shake your hair and everything will go. But then if you can, try to blend this to very smooth paste before you use it on your hair. Now that we are done making the mask, let's apply it on the hair. It's best to make this into a paste, not so runny and not so dry, something like what you see in the video. So you have to be adding water in smaller bits so that it doesn't, you are not surprised at the consistency, so that you are in control of the consistency. As you can see me do, I add water little by little before I am pleased or I am satisfied with the consistency, and then I leave it like that. When you are done, you can just cover it up for about 30 minutes or leave it overnight if you want, just for it to infuse better or to be a bit more softer. Now let's apply this to the hair. You can apply this on dirty hair. It can cleanse your scalp. So this is my hair and I haven't washed my hair in like 2 weeks, and so this is going to be my sort of my shampoo, my deep conditioner and my everything. Because I'm going to use this to cleanse my scalp, I have to make sure that I'm doing this in smaller sections so that I can have better and easier access to my scalp. Yes, it's best to wear gloves. I had only one glove, so I had to just wear like that and just leave my other hand. But then rinsing it or washing my hand wasn't so difficult. It didn't stain my hand so much. It's not like turmeric. Turmeric can really stain your hand, but this hibiscus, it doesn't really stain the hand. But if you have gloves, make sure you protect your hands and then cover your neck as well. So guys, this is me applying the paste onto my hair. As I mentioned earlier, the ingredients in this are hibiscus, rosemary, flaxseed, fenugreek seed, neem powder. I think I didn't mention neem powder earlier, but there's neem powder and moringa powder in it. These are detoxifying properties. These have detoxifying properties. They can detox your scalp very, very well. For hibiscus, on the other hand, I like to use it because it can really take care of your hair. If you want to, grow your hair, it can really promote hair growth. I use hibiscus as spray, I use it as teas. It does a lot of things for me. So hibiscus is something that I really don't go away with. Don't go without it. Our next ingredient, which is flaxseed. I like to use flaxseed in this because, even though this is serving as a paste, you need some sliminess, you need some smoothness. It has to have some consistency that will, help you apply the product to your hair easily. You can just apply it to your hair and it will just slip through your hair like that. You don't have to do so much. That's how come I added flaxseed to it, because flaxseed gives this jelly consistency. Fenugreek seed, on the other hand, also gives that consistency, the jelly, not so jelly, but it can also make it very, very smooth for you as well. I like to use flaxseed because it's able to add shine to your hair and it's able to also easily detangle the hair. Yeah, so if you are struggling to detangle your hair, it's breaking or something, you can use flaxseed because of the sliminess. It's able to easily detangle the hair. Yeah. Fenugreek seed is something you can use to battle dandruff. If you are having issues with dandruff, fenugreek seed is something you can use to battle your dandruff. You can either use it as a paste, like adding it to this hair mask, or use it as a spray, infusing it in water and spraying it on your hair, or use it as oil. But then because dandruff feed on oil, using the fenugreek as paste or spray is the best way to battle dandruff. So this mask is like an all-in-one mask. It's helping to grow your hair. It's also helping you fight certain scalp issues like dandruff. Apart from fenugreek fighting dandruff, fenugreek is also something you can use to promote hair growth. Yes, you can use fenugreek to promote your hair growth. It can strengthen your hair as well. You know, Indian herbs don't have just one importance or one property. There are so many properties in Indian herbs, so you cannot even particularly say that this is good for this or this is good for that. It has a lot of benefits. Now let's talk about rosemary. Rosemary, on the other hand, I always say that rosemary is a herb that has been backed by science. Yes, science has proved that rosemary can promote hair growth. This is something, a research that was done, and it's true. You can use rosemary to promote hair growth. So when you are adding rosemary, you can add about 10% of it. It depends on what you want. If you are looking for a mask that can help you battle dandruff, it means that you should add more fenugreek seeds, so that, it serves about 60% or 50% of the herbs. If you are looking for something to grow your hair more, you can use rosemary and hibiscus. You can increase the quantities of these herbs so that they are able to grow your hair faster. Yes, so you can customize the herbs as per your preference and what you want it to do. You can decide to add a little bit of bentonite clay to it. It's very optional, but it's very, very important. Yes, because bentonite clay also aids in cleansing the scalp very, very well. So if you add bentonite clay to this mask, you have done yourself more good. In fact, it becomes more potent than it already is. Now, neem powder and moringa powder, these are herbs with antioxidant properties that are able to protect the hair very, very well. I always say that don't use these products once and then just leave them like that. You have to be consistent. If you decide to use this mask, if you decide to add this mask to your routine, make sure to use it at least, on every wash day, once a month. Be consistent. I mentioned earlier that make sure you blend it till it's very smooth, or aside that, when you finish, make sure you wash your hair thoroughly. Because our hair is fussy or our hair is coily, that's how come it's more difficult to get this out of the hair. But you can actually get it out of your hair. It may take a while, but you can get it out of your hair. Everything that comes with natural hair that is also good is also very messy. So be ready to face a lot of mess when you're trying this treatment. Put the mess aside, the benefits are tremendous. Like, they are tremendous. You are going to help yourself grow your hair, protect your scalp, cleanse your scalp without even needing to use a shampoo. Because I use this on my scalp, I just washed it out and my scalp was feeling or looking so clean. Yes. Now let's come back to the application. In applying this, I like to put my hair into sections. This helps me apply it enough, generous amounts to specific places or to the entire hair. If you do it all at once, you end up forgetting a few places or thinking that you've added or you've applied products to some places and you realize that there was nothing there. So make sure that you put your hair into sections. If your hair is a lot, you can divide it as per how you want this treatment to penetrate. Now, this is the tricky part. So if you are doing this treatment, there are two options. It's either you want to detox your scalp or you want to moisturize your hair. Add some more moisture to it. If you want to detox your scalp, when you apply it on your hair and scalp, leave it to dry. Don't cover it. Just leave it, walk about, do your own stuff and allow it to dry. That is if you want to detox your scalp. So it's going to dry off and then clear off all the dirt on your scalp. Now, if you want deep hydration, if you want your hair to be soft, if you want your hair to be pampered and all that, then you need to cover it with a steamer cap, or let me say a rubber and then a steamer cap, so that when you're done, you realize that there's this softness in your hair and all of that. So I'm giving you the difference depending on what you want, then how you should go about this treatment. For me, I wanted both, so I allowed it to dry for a while and then I wore my steamer cap too for another while. When I finished, I just rinsed it out. I didn't shampoo it out. I just rinsed it out with lots of water. I had to dip my hair into the water. I mentioned earlier, because our hair is fussy and coily, it takes a while before the hairs come out. The hairs may not come out fully, but after your hair dries, it's easier for the hairs to come out. Guys, this is where I'll end the video. This is how I treated my hair. This day, I used this scalp, or let me just say hair mask treatment, and I absolutely loved it. Let me know in the comment section if this is something you want to try, or if it is something you have considered trying, or just let me know your hair concerns. I may know a thing or two. Also, do well to subscribe to the channel if this is the first time you are seeing my face, or if this is the first time you are stopping by. I'd like to give a big shout out to Gracie, who is always supporting me. Like, she has no idea how her comments inspire me so much. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.